Well, the United Kingdom has a new prime minister and a new party in power for the first time in 14 years. Labour candidates are taking over after yesterday's landslide victory. Today, outgoing Prime Minister Rishi Sunak offered his resignation.
It is important that after 14 years in government, the Conservative Party rebuilds, but also that it takes up its crucial role in opposition professionally and effectively.
Sunak also says new Prime Minister Keir Starmer is a decent and public-spirited man. Starmer is considered a centrist with a platform of fiscal responsibility. He says that he is ready to get to work.
With respect and humility, I invite you all to join this government of service in the mission of national renewal.
After yesterday's voting, Labour has 412 seats in Parliament, just short of its highest total ever. The current tally from the BBC finds Labour wins 412 seats, Conservative candidates have 121, and Liberal Democrats claim 71. And for more analysis, we go to Fred de Fossard, Director of Parliamentary Affairs at the Legatum Institute in London. He is also a former Conservative Special Advisor. Fred, good to be with you today. So what do you attribute this landslide victory to for the Labour Party?
Thank you for having me on. It's great to speak to you today, Tracy. So this victory, this defeat for the Conservative Party is a better way of describing it. The Labour Party has won a massive landslide with over 400 MPs, the largest number of MPs that they have received since 1997. However, their vote share since the last election has barely crept up at all. It has almost stayed exactly the same. The real story of this election is the complete collapse of the Conservative Party. This is a Conservative Party that in 2019 won around 45% of the popular vote, had a majority of 80 in Parliament, and has now lost over 200 MPs and has slumped to around 25% of the vote. The Conservative Party has collapsed, and it is a great tragedy for people that want to support conservatism and centre-right politics in Britain. I think the main reasons behind this are immigration, high levels of inflation from 2022 and 2023 following the war in Ukraine, and a party who has lost trust with its electorate, where ultimately promises were made in 2019 and they were just not kept by 2024, and voters who stuck with the party for a very long time have basically got fed up and have abandoned them.
Fred, for those who may not know a lot about the new Prime Minister, could you tell us a little bit more about him? And how do you think the party will tackle some of the key issues for voters?
Great question. So Sir Keir Starmer has been a Labour MP since 2015. Before that, he was a human rights lawyer. He's been one of the country's leading campaigning human rights lawyers for a very, very long time. He wasn't active in Labour Party politics for a long time before he became an MP, so he was relatively new to Parliament and to politics. But what we do know about him is that he came from, if not a quite radical left background, but a quite sort of intellectual left background where he was very interested in socialist politics, republicanism, as in removing the monarchy rather than the GOP, and human rights.
And Fred, quickly, before I let you go, there were a number of Catholic leaders who actually lost seats yesterday. What do those results signal for religious and conservative issues in the country?
It's an interesting point. Religious issues do not become a headline issue in Britain at matter of a general election, particularly Christian issues. The political parties we have don't set out immediate policies on the issue. We have plenty Christian, Protestant, Catholic, Anglican MPs, but overall, aside from life issues which come up in Parliament from time to time, whether that's euthanasia or abortion, it remains relatively quiet. I think euthanasia will be an interesting issue for the next few years. The Labour Party looks highly likely to try and legalise assisted suicide, so I think this is something that religious MPs will be very concerned by. But recently, the big issue regarding religion is less to do with Christianity and more to do with Islam, because we have large numbers of voters voting on single issue matters around Israel and Palestine, which have had a rather interesting effect on the election in certain parts of the country.
Well, Fred, thank you so much for weighing in and for all your insights. We appreciate it.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.